Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today I wanted to talk about new releases. Now I know this video, this kind of video does not really do really well on my channel, but guys, there's so much to talk about. So hopefully you will enjoy this at least a little bit. I know that if you follow other YouTubers, this kind of stuff is all over the place, but man, do I have opinions. So I have screenshotted some things and then we might go into Instagram and see what else has been coming out. I wanted to start with, guys, Hermes is coming out with blushes. Number one, okay, let me just scoot over. Let me scoot over. Okay, blushes. How expensive are these? Too much. Am I gonna buy it? Heck no. Do I love blush? Yes. Hermes blushes, I'm sorry. Also, can we just say that they all look very light? I am not going to support it. Okay, I'm all over the place. It's just not that hard to do a range. Here's the thing, it's very similar to me to curvy girl plus size clothing. Why do we have to have our own plus size section? Why can't it just be every piece of beautiful clothing has a size 00 through a 4X or whatever, right? A size 22, a size 26, whatever. Why do we have to have our own section? It's the same thing with makeup. Why do you have to have like this specific, like, oh, this is just for light skin, this is just for dark skin? Why can't there just be a range in every product? I just don't understand. And I know it costs money, right, to make each shade. So it doesn't mean that you have to have 60 shades, but it's not that hard to make a literal range, right? Even 6 shades, you can go from really light to really dark. So I'm a little annoyed, and I do think this has to do, but it falls into the higher end makeup. It's a problem with higher end makeup. It's just something I'm noticing. Okay, Hip Dot. The Reese's makeup, I only want to buy this because Freddie's favorite candy. It's cute, but like, you know, they're just neutral palettes. They're cute. I think if you love Reese's, you should buy it. It's fun. It's not gonna hurt anybody. I'm not gonna buy it. Maybe that brown lipstick though. But you know, I am wearing lipstick today because I miss it so much. But you know, it's still really hard to wear lipstick right now, so I don't think I'm gonna buy this just for the lipstick. Okay, ColourPop. Really don't like talking about ColourPop much because, again, they just come out with so much all the time. But their quads that they're coming out with, again, it has to do with range. They're just basic. They're really pretty. And I think if you like less, these actually might be a really cool thing to pick up instead of a 9-pan palette. But I think they're a little expensive for what they are for the brand. Also, I just wish ColourPop would be more consistent with like their packaging. I don't know, I feel like they're kind of all over the place, kind of like me right now. But again, like the quads are really pretty. And I think the colors are pretty, but maybe, you know, they're trying to be a Huda Beauty situation and just at a lower price point. I'm not sure. It's not for me. I do think they're gorgeous. I just don't understand what ColourPop is doing because nothing is consistent. And again, the price point is a little weird. Okay, you guys. KK Beauty. She's coming out with a contour eyeshadow duo. Contouring the face has existed forever, right? It's just more mainstream now. As a makeup artist, actually, who went to school to do makeup, not bragging, just stating facts, right? Because I'm not the best. But this is, you know, you could take a basic palette that you already have and do the same thing. I think it's really lovely marketing. Especially if you really love her brand or you really love the family in general. It is a great way to hook someone in. I just think it's stupid because we already have these colors and all you're doing is creating depth in the eye, which, you know, if you don't have any shadow at all and that's all you want, that might be for you, but for 24 bucks, you could just use your bronzer. You know what I mean? So I think it's hilarious, overpriced, but great marketing. Could suit certain people. I'm a hell no. There are new face palettes by Huda. What is this? Benefit. Oh my gosh. Again, it's kind of like my issue with the ColourPop. I think they're gorgeous palettes, but I don't understand why they're packaged that way. It kind of hurts my eye, like the pan sizes are different. And then like in each color story, like each thing is, like the bronzer is big in one and small in the other. Blush is big in one and small in the other. 2 blushes in one. I do think it has to do with if you're an earth angel, right? Earth, so there's 2 bronzers. The air goddess, there's more color. The fire queen, the bigger pan is the more fiery blush. So it makes sense with what they're creating, but to the eye, it's annoying. Some people have been saying like, nobody likes Benefit. I love Benefit. Their products are amazing. Their eyebrow products are amazing. Their blush products are amazing. I just would like to see something new from them. That's all. Because what they do have is amazing. It's just like really great quality stuff. Their bronzers are phenomenal. Like it's something that I would keep in my kit if I had it. Their blushes are really, really beautiful. I just don't always understand like repackaging the same thing. And as a consumer, I feel like brands think we are dumb. And with YouTube and Instagram and just social media in general, I think they need to aim higher because consumers are no longer in the dark, right? As a trained makeup artist, we used to have secrets, not like secrets, right? But the way we did things, not everybody knew about. Well, now everybody knows about a lot of these things, and that's totally cool. But I think that means that you need to alter your marketing and what you're selling because we can see through it, right? Not just YouTubers and working makeup artists, but like the everyday makeup wearer can see through it. I do think these are gonna sell and I think they're beautiful, but I just think they need to do better in general with packaging, marketing, bringing new things out. Like for instance, there's this gorgeous new blush in here, but no one can buy it individually. I don't wanna buy the whole thing. Everybody has a Hoola bronzer, right? So why do I need to buy all of those things to get this new blush? So to me, that's like, why wouldn't you just sell that individually? And that could be a new product, which they haven't had in forever. L'Oreal has this new collaboration with Elie Saab. I think it's gorgeous. When I looked at it, I didn't think it was L'Oreal at all. I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. And if the quality is good on the shadows, I actually think that is a beautiful eyeshadow palette. An eyeshadow palette. Now I don't know how much it is. I have a feeling that it's going to be a little bit more expensive, which it kind of has to be if you're doing a collab, like that makes sense, right? Because both people have to get paid. So I'm fine with that if the quality is good, because drugstore products have really, really increased in price. And you know, that's okay for the most part, as long as the quality is also going up, which it doesn't always match. The lipsticks look gorgeous. I love red. Everybody should have a red. So I think the collection is really beautiful. Nude lip glosses. I would like to maybe even try that out. I love greens. I love purples. Again, it's the eyeshadow palette. There's some repeating shades in there. Maybe it's just the picture. And maybe in person they look different. So that one actually looks really pretty to me. Another one that looks freaking amazing is the new Skin Realist Tinted Balm by Nabla. I don't have anything by Nabla, and actually I have their eyeshadow palettes on my list to try, but this looks gorgeous. I don't know if you saw my trying new CC creams recently, but I really just like dewy skin. I like natural to dewy skin, and I have oily skin, and so this is probably not marketed toward me, but I still might try something like this. The packaging is gorgeous. It looks like it's got a nice range, and it's an indie brand, which I love. So yeah, that's definitely a maybe for me. Okay, well, I love Melt shadows. They're hard to work with, to be honest, but their shimmers are amazing and they stay on my eye, and that is hard to find. I can find good pigment in a lot of shadows, but staying power is hard for me. This new Mary Jane collection, I want it. I want it, and I'm probably not gonna put it on like my birthday list for someone to buy because I can get it on a pretty good discount through Friends Beauty. Man, that's really, really pretty. Warm tones don't look as good on me, on my eyes. I've talked about this in the past. Looks good with the color of my eyes, but with my skin tone, it doesn't always look nice. And I'm drawn to cool tones and grungy tones, and this palette is gorgeous. I want it. I want it. And I love a glitter pot. So I also want all of those. Hopefully I can get all of those on the discount. Okay, this has been talked about already like a million bajillion times, but Anastasia has come out with makeup wipes. I don't think coming out with makeup wipes is like the worst freaking thing, but guys, like, we've all been told not to use them. They're not expensive though, so it's not like they're overcharging. I think they're like $6 and it's gorgeous packaging. I mean, I'm not like mad about it. I just think it's interesting that that's a release they're coming out with. I don't know, it's just kind of weird, right? So I'm kind of in the middle. I'm not gonna buy anything like that. I don't use makeup wipes unless it's on my hands to like get off a swatch or something. Yeah. The SpongeBob collection, I think it looks adorable. I've just heard the quality is like hit or miss, and so yeah, I'm not gonna be picking that up, but it does look really, 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 really cute. I know this is old news, but I wanted to talk about the Hindash palette. As a makeup artist, I'm very drawn to it. As a consumer, I probably wouldn't want it, but as a makeup artist in my kit, I think it looks super, super cool, and I could see myself picking something like that up, even that exact thing, to use in my kit, because my goal really is to pare down and have the least amount of products in my kit so that I am not lifting anything super heavy and dragging it around for no freaking reason. What was that other thing I wanted to talk about? Again, another old one is the, I do still want to try this, the new Skin Tint by Fenty. I think she leans toward people with oily skin, and so I think I'm really gonna love that. I'm definitely into purchasing and trying skin tints. I think that one looks amazing, and it's had mixed reviews as well, but I think that has to do with skin type, which we've talked about before, right? Like, it depends on what you put on the bottom, like your prep, what kind of skin type you have, what do you put on top, and so yeah, I'm definitely wanting to try those skin tints. There are some new indie things coming out, and I am in love with indie brands right now. There is a new Adept palette coming out, and I'm really pumped to see what that looks like. It's one brand that's on my list to try. They are expensive, but knowing my own personal makeup aesthetic, the glittery eye is just what I love, and all I've heard are amazing things about the shadows. The first two palettes are going to be going away after the last restocks this year, but they do have a new one coming out, so I'm excited to see. They've been revealing it little by little, and it looks pretty so far. There's a new one by Menagerie. It is a collaboration with Annette's Makeup Corner, which I have never watched her, but I hear she's lovely. They haven't revealed the inside yet, but it's a Serenity palette based off of butterflies, which I grew up really, really loving butterflies. I have tattoos of butterflies. It's part of my business name, B.fleye. So I'm very interested to see what the inside looks like. There's one more palette that I wanted to talk about, and is it Lois Cosmetics? It's Meet Me in the Underworld eyeshadow palette, and it looks stunning, stunning. I'm probably not gonna pick it up because I do now have a collection of greens that I'm really loving, and it is heavy on the green, which is one of my favorite shadows to wear, but like, do I need one more? Maybe, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. There's just really gorgeous, gorgeous things coming out. And I want to try so many eyeshadow palettes, which is weird because that's not like my MO. I think I just ran over my cat. Anyway, guys, let me know down below what you are looking to try that you have seen that's new out in the world. If some of the things I've talked about interest you, I want to chat about it. Tell me down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.